What's up, YouTube fam? How y'all doing? It's another one out here. I took a break from about a week now. The last video I posted was, stop watching and do something as our nation is dealing with uh, social injustice and racism in America and police brutality against, quite frankly, individuals who look like me, African American males. And today I just got a short message for you all, kind of just enlighten y'all on what I feel from my foxhole, what it is that this nation is going to need in order to see a significant change or to make policy. So without further ado, I'm going to jump right in. We're going to go to Jeremiah chapter 7, verse 5 through 7. Again, Jeremiah chapter 7, verse 5 through 7. And it reads, "If you really change your ways and your actions and deal with each other justly, if you do not oppress the foreigner or the alien, the fatherless or the widow, and do not shed innocent blood in this place, and if you do not follow other gods to your own harm, then I will let you live in this place and in the land that I gave your forefathers forever and ever." I like to point out a couple words. It says change. If you really change. Then it says if you do not oppress. Then it says do not shed innocent blood in this place. If you do those things, then I will let you live in this land that I promised your forefathers forever and ever. So today's message is entitled, "Does anybody got change for $1? Does anybody have change for $1? As I sit around and I look at individuals, especially during this week, I've seen athletes just, come out and pour their affection or their hurt and their pain towards individuals who have made certain comments and things that are made in the wake of the death of George Floyd. And I'll be remiss to not say, rest in peace, as his funeral processions has took place already. And these things are continuing to go on in our nation. But does anybody have a change for $1? And what I mean by that is, in order to make change, one has to spend $1. In order to get physical coinage, one has to spend $1. So when someone says, "Does anybody have change for $1?" I feel that the number one thing that I think we have to do in order to facilitate about something different in this country, as African Americans, I think we have to do this. But those who follow us and those who believe in this cause, I think you have to do this as well. And I think that America and the people that stand by the policies of America, the one percenters who own the raw materials and everything that we need in this world to survive, in order for those guys to see that we're real, we have to do something with this. We have to do something with this in order to boycott, in order to make a change. As I put simply, does anybody have change for $1? I'm going to simply state this, then I'll get off my high horse. I feel that in order to get change, coinage, you have to break $1. But I also feel that in this country, in order for us to see change, we have to know where we spend our $1. And we got to stop spending our $1 in places where those one percenters are actually condoning this type of rhetoric. We have to boycott certain things to where our money's not going into places that help this United of States grow their gross domestic product. I feel in order for us to make an actual change in this world, we have to spend our money wisely. We got to put it in places to where individuals are not getting rich off of our backs, off the backs of a consumer, off the back of those who work, off the back of those individuals. And quite frankly, 80% of us are African Americans who are out there spending our well-earned money in places and establishments of people that don't even like us. I once heard this before said, don't spend your money in places that don't even invite you in. Some of these places don't even want us there, but yet and still we go out and spend our hard-earned money at those places. In order for us to start making a change, we got to watch where we spend our money. I believe that we need to stay away from establishments that we know are off the back of racism. I look at the last successful boycott that I feel, and it was the boycott against transportation, led by Martin Luther King, sparked by the actions of police brutality against Rosa Parks and the things of that nature. Those individuals long suffered for 381 days. And I believe that the individuals didn't make policy changes because they cared about the people on the bus. I believe they made policy change because they cared that there was no people on the bus. And so in order for us to facilitate change in this country, I think we have to hit them where it hurts. Because truly, they really don't care about skin color. They care about money. And if we have it, we have to be smarter in the way we spend it. We have to be smarter in the way we utilize it. And we have to be smarter in the way in which we facilitate building the richness of someone else. Back when Muhammad Ali refused to go to war, he refused because he refused to allow himself to render his services to a country that really, really were against African Americans. They would kill us, and he wanted us to go out and kill someone else. And he said, no, I'm not going to do that. So I think what I'm saying is that we have to stop spending our dollars in certain places in order to make change. We got to make them feel us, just like those individuals who didn't catch that bus for 381 days. That's over a year. Over a year. The Public Transportation Department did not receive a single dollar from not only African Americans, but other individuals alike. They saw that money going to taxi cabs and other things. These people went without creature comforts of transportation for 381 days. Yes, we're protesting. Some peacefully and some not. And I beg those who are not protesting peacefully, hey, listen, you can't cure hate with hate. You can't cure violence with violence. Love and call of action for one another is the only change. But I'm telling you right now, I urge you guys, does anybody have change for $1? Stop spending your dollar in certain places in order for us to really, really, really spearhead and facilitate change in America and across the world for that matter. Watch where you're going. Watch what you're doing. Boycott certain places. Stop spending your money on certain things. Stop spending your money at certain places. If they've openly, and they not alongside you, and they've openly done something that considers any hint of racism, any hint of bigotry, any hint of oppression, stop spending your dollars there. Stop spending your dollars there. Suffer if it's Netflix, if it's Walmart, if it's Target, if it's any of those things. Stop spending your money there. Get those who believe in what you believe in to stand behind you. Because I'm telling you, no matter how peaceful the protest, no matter how many people we come out to fill the streets and line the streets and say our voices being heard, listen, they don't care nothing about your voice. Your voice will never be heard until your pockets start getting silent. If you don't believe me, I'm telling you, try it. You can go talk to the city hall, you can stand in front of the Supreme Court, you can do whatever you want to. But in order to get the attention of those 1%ers who own raw material in this country, you gotta stop spending your dollar in order to make change. I ask y'all and I urge y'all, stop spending your money in places that don't accept you. And then you will see about the change. Does anybody have change?